It was all about the ladies this weekend for the Redhawks. Soccer was here at home while volleyball hit the road. Find out how the women lasted in their matchups next on the Redhawk Roundup. It certainly is jolly over here at the Redhawk Roundup. Santa came to town over the weekend, and look, he and I have similar hats on. The Redhawks walked away from Halk Field on Saturday, victorious over Dayton 40-21. Daniel Santa Catarina played the entire game and was a force to be reckoned with, completing 21 for 31 passes for 269 yards and 3 touchdowns. He even rushed for a touchdown of his own. He's definitely going to be a gift for the Redhawks this season. Marquez Terry once again was the standout player for the Redhawks. He had a record-breaking 311 rushing yards and 438 all-purpose yards. He also had 4 touchdowns too. No big deal. He currently leads the NCAA in most rushing yards in a single game. That is just crazy. And to think he had an upset stomach before kickoff. I mean, I certainly couldn't tell. All fall sports teams played just one school over the weekend. That was Tennessee Tech. And the football team won by just how much? I'll tell you coming up next on the Redhawk Roundup. I remember you and I were talking before the game even started. SEMO is outperforming the expectations from the preseason, and Austin Peay's kind of underperforming. So almost we're kind of seeing what a lot of people have predicted out of these two teams in this particular matchup today. But then if we go back to Jacksonville State, you know, they haven't lost a conference game in 35 games. They're 7th in the FCS coaches top 25 right now. So they're competing with a lot of really big schools. And Jacksonville State's actually going to be here versus the Redhawks next weekend. It's a problem the officials are facing right now, but Jackson High School has a plan to help these officials out, but within a classroom setting. Yes, football did indeed beat Tennessee Tech on Saturday by 32 points. The final score was 70-38. Once again, the underclassmen played a big role in this victory. Zion Custis had 14 for 66 yards with 2 touchdowns, while Colby Cornett had 3 catches for 115 yards and 2 touchdowns. Holy wow. Then, of course, there's Santa. He completed 20 for 27 passes for 395 yards and 4 touchdowns. It's not a big deal at all. It's just casual. Soccer was also on the road to TTU over the weekend. That game ended in a scoreless tie for both of these teams. SEMO led the way with 20 shots, with 7 of those on goal, while TTU had 11 shots and 5 of those were on goal. Both of these teams also had 16 fouls apiece. However, none of those fouls occurred in the first overtime. 3 yellow cards were also handed out, 2 to SEMO and 1 to TTU. Volleyball, on the other hand, hosted Tennessee Tech at home on Saturday, and the Redhawks barely pulled out the victory after 5 sets. TTU held their own in the final 4 sets after a rough first set. They had a complete change in playing dynamic by becoming more aggressive at the net, and the Redhawks did their best to try to keep up. But in the end, the Redhawks pulled out the victory in the 5th set with a score of 15-13. That's going to do it for me today. As always, follow us on our social media pages and download our free app, and we'll see you back here on Thursday.